We're going to look at geo-conquesting versus hypermobile and why they should be used together. You see, both technologies are used together for each of their benefits. Hypermobile targets and shows ads immediately when they're in the target area, and then geo-conquesting is used to retarget them long-term after they leave the target area, or moving to conquest or capture the leads and the customers that are somewhere else and bringing them to our clients' locations. Hypermobile is a process of showing display ads on mobile phones when they're in a designated area. So geo-targeting is a technology that's used to trigger when a mobile phone is in that area. So you can basically put a fence around, which sometimes is referred to as geofencing, an area so that display ads are shown when someone is in that area. Then once they're in the location and their phone has been pinged, the display ad spaces on websites like Fox, CNN, WebMD, and millions of other places will then have ads whenever they're using the phone in that designated area. The next thing is cookies are placed on the phone and devices to retarget only on their mobile devices, and mainly while they're there, because whenever they get ready to leave, as you'll see in a second, it kind of goes away. So the benefit of hypermobile is immediately showing ads while someone's in the geo-targeted area. The weaknesses of hypermobile are retargeting without geo-conquesting. It's not very effective on mobile devices because it does not usually continue beyond the current browsing session, because when they close it out, poof, it's gone, and you're only able to show ads when inside the geo-targeted area. So as soon as they go outside the fenced area, poof, it's basically, they're like a ghost. They're gone, and you cannot continue to put your ads on their phone. That's where geo-conquesting comes in. Geo-targeting is a geo-targeting technology used to trigger when a mobile phone enters a designated location. And once this happens, an application that resides on their phone is contacted by us to retrieve the mobile phone's advertising ID. It's kind of like a MAC address on a computer or a router. You have an advertising ID on your phone. The next step is, once we collect the advertising ID, every time someone enters a geo-targeted area, we have a technology that can get that advertising ID from the mobile phones. This includes both iPhones and Androids. It's special because advertising IDs can only be obtained by having an application installed on their mobile phone. The good news is we don't have to put that app there. We can use an app that's already on there. An agreement with 180,000 plus applications on the Android Play Store and the Apple App Store allow us to get these advertising IDs using their apps. Apps like Google Maps and other major applications are some of these that are included in the agreement. So unlike some things where you have to, sometimes with geofencing or with beacons as some people know it, they have to have their Bluetooth on, or they have to actually have an app already on their phone. In this case, we don't need a specific app. We can use the apps they already have to capture the advertising ID. Here's why that is so important. It's in the next step, and that is cross-device retargeting. See, we not only show the ads that are on their own ads on their phone, but we're also able to show ads on other devices like their laptops or their tablets. Advertising ID, when they're collected and tracked and cataloged and sent to a demand-side platform, we can retarget those who are in the geo-target areas. The special process using third-party services allow us to know which computers are connected to a home and work computers that they use. It's done through the processes like logging into a bank account. For instance, I use Bank of America. I have the app on my phone, and I log on to Bank of America on my computer, and it connects those two. So it lets us use the information to place ads on their mobile phones, work, and home computers. So everywhere they're looking during a period of time of retargeting, they're able to see the ads that we're putting in front of them. Let's look at exactly how this would work.